Well, see, me, I'm not the same size as I was from high school because I was a chubby guy coming out of high school. I was chubby. Yeah, I was chubby. But see, I was an athletic chubby though. You feel me? I was still running under a 4.5, being chubby and fat. Oh yeah. But see, well, my waist and stomach is a lot smaller than it was when I graduated high school, but my arms and everything is a lot bigger. See, like you're better than me, Your Highness. You are far better than me because I'm not dropping the numbers. I never drop the numbers. I even like, hey, guess my age. Even if you get close to the right number, I'm still telling you no. And then some people, they assume your age or try to, say a high ass number so you could be like, oh, I'm younger than that and all of that stuff. So I just let people run with what they want to run with, what they think. How old am I? Because if I told somebody, they still wouldn't believe me. You feel me? So I let them run with what they run with. If you want to think that I'm 20 and 26, 24, 23, that's fine with me. Another thing too that folks need to understand when it comes to like telling people your age and all of that stuff, people, they level you out. They evaluate you based on your age. They talk to you differently based on your age. So if you are an older person, a younger person automatically talks to you differently and you don't really get the true them. If you're super younger, same thing. You feel me? So I don't like to tell people my age because I don't want them to change their character. Run with whatever you want to run with. Talk to me how you wanted to talk to me, how you felt, all of that. You know what I'm saying? If you thought I was young and all of that, talk to me how you thought I was. Let me see who you really are. Let me see the uncoerced version of you. That's what it's about. And see, that's another thing too, the mindset situation. Because you're right, it does depend on your mindset. But some folks fall upon a certain mindset at a younger age. Like me, I've been on this mindset that I've been on ever since I was young, like 19, 18. I had my own house at 17. So I've been on a different wavelength and a different frequency since I was at 16, 17 years old. Absolutely. But you allow a person to be them. Don't tell a person your age. Don't tell a person nothing about you because then they start altering how they move within themselves. Because think about it. I don't talk to my elders the same way I would talk to a young person. Just because I know they're an elder, I automatically give them a certain level of respect that I wouldn't give a person that's around my age. I give them a certain level of experience and accomplishment versus somebody my age or somebody younger than me. So why would I expect anyone else to do different when they're speaking to me if I'm older or younger than them? If I alter my ways and how I do things with certain individuals and how old they are and how young they are, then I assume someone else would do that. So instead of me, coercing them, let them do them. Because if they think you're young or they think you're naive and they gonna act and treat you as such. If they think that you are elder and you got some knowledge about you and all of that, they're gonna treat you as such. So no, treat me how you feel upon meeting me. No, wisdom and experience. Tech. I mean, you can say that, but you can also say the opposite of that too. Absolutely. But I know for sure you're not going to go and talk to that 71-year-old employee the same way you would talk to the 18-year-old employee. That would be counterproductive. Bro, I've worked in warehouses where a dude was talking about he was working there for 30 years and he was a supervisor and stuff like that. And technically, to be honest with you, Your Highness, that's technically wrong when you think about it, because you can experience certain things, right? You can get wisdom from experiencing certain things, but you also get experience and wisdom from life itself. Just you get a different level of understanding with life. That's why you have to approach a 71-year-old different than you approach a young person. So you can say that you talk to them the same way and all of that, but that's not yeah, that's not compatible with the successful business. See, that's different. Now you got to change it up because you can approach somebody with the same level of respect. You can have the same level of respect for an individual, but the dialect and the conversation and the things that transpire, just because you have the same level of respect, don't mean you have the same angle and same way of talking. Because you can have a 71-year-old that does the job good, right? And then you can have a 19-year-old that does the job exceptionally well. You can give them the same respect because they both do the job good and do the job exceptionally well. But you got to give a little bit more respect to the older guy because of consistency, longevity, how long he's been doing this. You feel me? Absolutely. We're saying the same stuff just differently. You generalized it. I'm going more in depth with it. I'm going in detail for the folks in the stands that don't understand. We doing this for the people in the back, for the people that don't get it. All right, now let's back to this Papoose situation and Clarissa, because um you got girls out here talking about Remy look better and Clarissa's a downgrade. Everything is subjective. Everything is subjective. And don't get me wrong, when they get dolled up, one doll is better than the other doll when they get dolled up. But real men don't care about when you're dolled up. Real men care about how you look like when you get out the shower. I care about what you look like when you get out the shower. I don't give a fuck about all that makeup and putting this on, putting on these sprays and scents and making your skin look a certain way. I want to see how everything looks straight, fresh out the shower. And then I'll evaluate you. But I'm about to go ahead and shut this live down because they didn't already hated on me like 30,000 times and they starting to do it again. So I'm going to shut the live down and I'll come back on later. And we're going to talk about Glorilla's new nose. And then we're going to talk about how these bad bees be talking about how they bad bees and they look so good and they so fire and they so this and that, but they all go get surgery and cut up their face, cut up their body, all of them. But all right, man, I appreciate y'all tapping in. Thank you guys. You guys have a good one. I'll be back. I'll be back.